Colleagues, comrades, can I first of all welcome you, all not just to London, but to Parliament Square. To Parliament Square, and it's symbolically important. This is the home of protest. It's the home of action. It's the home of social and political progress for centuries in our nations. From the Chartists to the suffragettes, from the civil and gay and human rights movements to trade union protest and the fight now for our NHS. And colleagues, be under no illusions, this is going to be a fight. To my right, literally and of course politically, sit all of those bastards that are making decisions right now to slash and trash and privatise our NHS. This is a group of Tory MPs who don't use it, don't need it. They go private tomorrow, just like they do with their kids' education. They're now making us all go private as public money seeps off into the private sector with privatisation after privatisation after privatisation of our services. Public money going into the profit sheets of private corporations who will run off to the nearest tax haven at the first opportunity to siphon it away into their own pockets. And they'll do that, comrades, while 3.9 million people sit on waiting lists. They sit around doing nothing, while 1.8 million people sit around for hours in accident and emergency units. They lounge around, dreaming up the next scam, the next opportunity to siphon off another public service to their mates in the city. Colleagues, even the British Red Cross, just in January of this year, said the NHS is facing a humanitarian crisis. People die on trolleys in corridors. Hospitals across our country are declaring emergencies. We've got 26 fewer nurses than we need in our NHS and 3,500 fewer midwives there to deliver our kids. Colleagues, this crisis is not going to just go away. It's a political choice, a deliberate and calculated attack on our proudest achievement, our NHS. So while today's huge and getting bigger by the second as thousands join us, it's important, but it'll take more than this to defeat the Tories and this attack. So we demand next week in the budget the billions and billions of pounds that have been robbed from our NHS to come back to our NHS. Colleagues, it's a fact. The history of social and political progress is a history of struggle. It's a history of civil disobedience, of public protest, even of riot and industrial action. We have to unite our movement. We have to link up with our communities. We have to take the fight to the heart of every town and village and city of our nation. It's our NHS. It's not their NHS. It's our NHS. And it's our fight.